Alright everybody, here we are in my Escape. There's the control box now right beside me. And you got my console and my camera set up. We got the new steering set up. And yeah, so far I'm liking this. This is cool. So here we go. This is really no big deal with the steering stick. I have complete control. Just like Motherboat. But now that I have really good control over this thing, and there is an increased turning radius on this boat, it actually makes things a little easier coming back in these little sloughs, having good control like this. Alright, I made it up to Beard's Bluff. We're about 10 miles up from where I put in at AC Landing. Here we are at Beard's Bluff. The Escape made it. The steering and throttle was awesome. That was really cool. Not having to mess with them servos. The water-cooled muffler did really well. Everything inside the hull did great. Steering, no issues. That thing seals up with the stock servo rod seals. I just replaced the servo rod is basically what that's doing. So it seals, no problem. Yeah, works good, works good. I've got to change the location on the throttle tension screw. Apparently, there's other companies out there making parts that don't really test what they're putting out. So, instead of this screw being offset, it's not in the center, it's off to the side, and it's causing things to, it's not really putting a lot of tension on that thing. So every few minutes, or 5 or so minutes, I don't have to grab the throttle and put it back at full again. This doesn't quite hold it, but it's okay, that's an easy fix. We can make it right. Just like we made all this right. It's just no comparing what it's like to not have those servos on there. Yeah, much better. The thing still wanders, the boat, and the trim tabs do help that Neil made. I do like those. They do help the hull stability a little bit, but it's still not what the old boat was. You'll see, you've noticed in the video, I'm leaning all the time, and you'll notice I'm leaning the wrong way to go the other way. And it's really frustrating, but especially when the wind comes, because then leaning doesn't do anything, and then you have to grab the stick, and it's just tedious, very tedious. But it can be managed if you get used to it, especially if you don't have any other things to compare it to. If this is the only boat you've had, then you probably wouldn't have any problem adjusting to that. But I've spent the last 4 years in my other 2 boats, and I'm used to leaning left to go left and right to go right, and not having to fight with the boat to stay straight. So but that steering and that throttle is, wow, that's a big step towards being able to enjoy this boat and use it and trust it. I had absolutely no problem with the servos today. It was nice. Oh, that's right, there's no servos on there. Alright, well, here we go, trip home. say that while I had to hold the throttle, well, I didn't have to hold it all the time, just kind of had to keep my hand there to keep the RPM from going back down. The tension screw just didn't hold right enough, but having to hold that handle like that, just have my hand there, I found myself automatically correcting the steering, and it wasn't really a big deal. I had no problem coming back. It was very comfortable, and man, it was I actually enjoyed the trip back. That's the first for this boat in me. So and yeah, I was able to have all kinds of fun. So big success. I got a few things I want to upgrade on, or update, improve upon, and yeah, this is super nice, and it fixes a lot of what I had a problem with this boat with. So yeehaw, I escaped the servo prison. Fun stuff ahead. All right, thanks for watching.